me. I'm back on TV. Welcome once again to the show you poor fools have been waiting all week to see. I am, of course, your host of hosts, the host with the most junk food. As you know, this is Scuggles Foam Hut. No, it's not Scuggles Foam Hut. It's Slouchos Fun House. That's right, the inner city party store where magic things happen. I am, of course, the sole owner and proprietor of the Fun House, Sloucho himself. Check it out. And as you know, last week I was showing you one of my new high-tech gadgets here in the Fun House, the Magic Cash Register. And this week I got something even newer and even better. I have this sign that goes on the front of the cash register, shoplifters will be vaporized. That's right. What I did was I went out to Kmart and I got some of those 3-4 foot long plastic guns that they use like on Star Wars and stuff, and I mounted them up on the ceiling. And now the little kids come in and they like read this sign and they see the plastic vaporizing guns aimed at them, and now they don't shoplift candy bars anymore. It's great. I'm gonna like clean up on this deal. No more shoplifting losses. Oh, speaking of losses, look who just walked in.
Hi, Skuggo.
Well, not my best friend, but he's kind of an okay guy who stops around here every now and then and delivers my mail. It's, of course, Peter the POW.
That's me.
And POW means?
Means that I work for the post office.
Post office worker. Very good. He used to think that joke was funny, but he doesn't anymore. Hey, look at this. I got this new sign.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's a pretty nifty idea there, Sluggo, but I saw one of the little beggars running out with his pockets bulging like that just a second ago.
You're kidding me.
No, I wouldn't lie.
Oh, this makes me mad. Wait, do I still have the receipt for those plastic guns? Wait a minute, I gotta find the receipt for those plastic guns. This sign is obviously not working. This is terrible. Oh, I got something else high-tech for you.
Yeah?
You're not ready for this. You probably haven't seen one of these in years.
Oh,
this is a genuine plastic mouth organ.
I ain't seen one of those for 30 years,
Isn't that great? That's a genuine plastic mouth organ. And I bet you're wondering, what is the owner?
I ain't seen one of those since I was knee-high to Pa Kettle.
I'll bet. But you're probably wondering, what's an inner city party store doing with a mouth organ?
I wouldn't even guess.
It's great. I'm going to start selling them. So that when people are waiting for their postman...
You're going to do a big business?
Oh, I'll do a great business, especially on this block.
I don't know.
Because there's nothing on this whole block but welfare mothers. And I have composed a special song that they can play on their Sloucho mouth organ.
All right, I have a feeling I'm going to have to hear this.
Okay, here we go. A special welfare mother song they can play on their plastic mouth organ. You ready? Where's the mail? I want the damn mail. Where's that lazy no-good Peter the POW? I want my government check. Now see, when they see you coming down the block with your bag, they can start playing this song. And pretty soon as they go down the block, you'll hear like a continuous song, and you'll be like happy. It'll be like on My Fair Lady.
I don't think that this is the best idea that I've ever heard.
I ordered a whole gross of these. I'm going to sell them. It's going to be great.
Gross, I think, is probably the right word.
Hey, speaking of mail, what do you got for me here today?
All right, let's take a look here. Ah! Ah! There's a rat here!
Oh,
jeez!
It's a live rat!
I wanted what had been eating all them holes in that mail.
Check it out. It's a real live ghetto rat was in your bag, Peter. What's the deal?
Hey, Sluggo, I don't think we ought to be playing with those. They got all kinds of diseases.
No. I've been immunized. In order to run a party store, you got to be immunized. Hey,
I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
Hey, do you want this rat back?
No thanks. He's been eating up all the mail there.
I got a use for this rat.
I got to get rid of him.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the rat... Hey, get out of there. Get. I'm going to put this rat under this box here, and what I'm going to do is later on I'm going to take him over to Kentucky Fried Chicken and sell him.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Sluggo, I don't like that. Remind me not to eat out there.
Oh, that's a great idea, but... Oh, wait. I got a better idea. Instead of selling the rat to the Kentucky Fried Chicken, I know somebody else who could really use a rat.
Yeah?
That Chef Sloucho guy.
Oh, geez, yeah, it sounds like one of his specialties.
That's right, over at Chez Fred's French restaurant down there in Detroit. They have this great new dish called Rat in a Basket.
Yeah, it sounds about like them.
I could probably get a couple bucks for this rat. I tell you what, why don't we go over and check out and see what Chef Sloucho's up to right now?
I think that's probably the best idea.
And now, Cooking with Chez Fred, featuring renowned chef Sloucho Barks from the world-famous Chez Fred restaurant and takeout.
Hello, welcome once again to the cooking part of our program. I am, of course, Chef Sloucho, Master Chef, check it out, from the trendy and fashionable Chez Fred's restaurant in outer Detroit. First of all, we have a little viewer mail about last week's recipe for water balloon upside down cake. A viewer wanted to know why the balloons inside the cake kept popping. Well, it's like this. If you were smart enough to hear what I said, you cannot cook the cake inside a microwave oven because the water inside the balloon starts to boil, then the water gets boiling and the balloon explodes and shorts out your oven. The only way you can cook this cake is to put it up on your roof in the middle of the summer and focus a bunch of mirrors on it and then run like hell. And always remember, when you're done and you're getting ready to serve the cake, make sure you serve it only at a formal occasion where the person who's going to be doing the actual cutting is wearing, like, oh, gross, like formal attire so he gets all wet. And now for tonight's recipe. We're going to deviate a little from our usual high-class hors d'oeuvres and gourmet food, and we're going to see how the other half lives. That's right, it's cooking for poor people, and more importantly, I have a chance now to plug my new book, Chef Sloucho's Ghetto Cookbook. Check it out. For all you poor folks out there, this is a great book. You gotta go out and buy it. It's chock full of recipes that you can make using stuff that's like around your house. And most of all, none of the stuff in here costs any money, so that when you're halfway through the month and you've used up all your food stamps and you spent all your welfare money on video games and you're wondering how to feed your family, all you have to do is look it up in my new book. Tonight we're going to show you Universal Casserole. Okay, to start the universal casserole, the first thing you have to do is find a pot that is kind of semi-clean. Try to pick a pot that doesn't have anything growing on it or any visible crusts here along the edge. Then fill it about 7/8 of the way up with water. Remember, water is cheap and it's very filling. Very good stuff. Then what you do is you look around your house for stuff you wouldn't normally eat, like cat food. Here you have some average cat food there. What you do to make cat food edible is soak it in warm water or Diet Cola, whatever you happen to have around, for about a week, and you can see after you drain off the water, the consistency is nice, it's nice and smushy. If you squint your eyes a little, you can't tell the difference between the cat food and bean dip. And what you do is you take this, you add it into the water like so. You're starting to make your casserole. Then, of course, you could also go around the house and you pick up articles, you know, that might be edible. You never know, like light switch covers are one of my favorites. Of course, if you got some ashtrays left over from the party, nobody's going to know. Just kind of add them in the pot like that. I mean, it's all edible in the end, you know. It gets diluted by the other stuff you put in and, of course, by the water. If you got some old bread crusts, throw them in. Another one of my favorites is half-full cans of pop. Just kind of throw them in for flavoring. It's just like a bone. Consider it to be like a bone. And then what you do is, you can throw in, you got some old, I don't know, what is that, road tar or something. You just throw that all in there. And then what you do is you cook it for about a week in your oven. What you have to do is cook it for about a week and then take out all the large metal things or stuff that's like not too chewy. And then scoop it out on the old family plate. Just kind of like ladle it out there and get it in there. Oh, and then, of course, the government says you got to have some No, you don't want, here, what you got to do is you got to have vegetables with every meal. And so what you do is you add in some official Ron Reagan approved vegetables, ketchup, whatever you can steal from Arby's, there's some mustard and stuff like that. And then you, you serve it up to your family. And Mom, if anyone in your family has the nerve to complain when you serve them universal casserole, here's what you do. Storm out of the room and go off and cry somewhere. then they'll eat it. And if you're lucky, they might feel so guilty, they'll even take you out for dinner. Voila!
But what about dessert?
Oh, dessert. I'm glad you asked. We have a special ghetto dessert all the way from the ghettos of France tonight. We have loops de fruit à l'orange. This is easy to make. You can do it yourself in your spare time. Oh, and if anybody out there in TV land would like any of my recipes, you can, of course, write to me, Chef Sloucho. Check it out at Chez Fred's Restaurant, P.O. Box 8, East Lansing, Michigan, 48823. Before I go tonight, there's one more thing that's really been bothering me, and that's at Arby's or McDonald's or all these fast food places like Burger King. They're all selling these breakfast sandwiches that look like this. What they're trying to do is call them croissants. Don't be fooled. These are not croissants. If you go to an outhouse and there's a little cut in the outhouse door, that is not a croissant-shaped cutout. And if you're fixing your car, heavens forbid if you should try to remove your engine with a croissant wrench. Don't be fooled. What these things are crescent rolls. That's right, the same thing your mom used to try to make you eat that she used to make out of poppin' fresh dough. So next time you go into Burger Dink, don't be fooled. These are not fancy French pastries. I'll be back next week, same rat time, same rat channel. Oh boy, that Chef Sloucho, what a guy. And this cookbook of his is great. Before he left, he made me a recipe right out of this cookbook. Check it out. It's a hero sandwich.
It looks disgusting, Sluggo.
Oh, wow! I can't believe it. Look who wandered into the party store. It's the average student from Okemos High School, Mr. Caviar Head.
Yes, that's me, all right.
Hey, where's your friend, the dog, the Hazlitt Hound? Hasletoid Hound.
He's over at your magazine rack trying to read, well, actually trying to look at the pictures in the Playboy through the plastic shrink wrap. No, I'm not. I was looking at the latest issue of GQ. Yes, Geeks Quarterly.
Wait. Time out. Wait. You guys, it's really disappointing me here. Remember last week when you were both here at the party store, you both agreed that as long as you're here at the party store, you're going to have like a truce between yourself, an invisible wall. I know that people from Hazlitt hate people from Okemos and vice versa.
It wasn't my fault, Sluggo.
Well, I'm sure it was nobody's fault at all, but as long as you're here in the store, you got to promise me that you're not going to fight.
All right.
Sound
I
reasonable?
promise.
Sound reasonable?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
But hey, dog buddy, something I was wondering about. Why would a fighting dirtball from Hazlitt High School like yourself be looking at an upscale magazine like Gentleman's Quarterly for?
Oh, well, I gotta go to the prom next week with my sister. Oh, gotta be looking sharp. A prom in Hazlitt? What an affair. Where are you going to have it? The bottle deposit room of the ShopRite? Oh, nope. It's gonna be at the grand ballroom of Al's Motel. Oh, boy.
Oh wow, that must be costing your Hazlitt High School there quite a bit of money. I mean, Al having to shut down his truck wash bay for a whole night.
Oh, hey, when you got it, you gotta flaunt it, Sluggo.
Well, Mr. Caviar Head, what about you? Are there any plans for an Okemos prom?
Of course, at the country club, a catered banquet, dancing, live band.
Did you say catered banquet?
Yes, by someone called Chez Fred. I hear they have a great upside-down cake.
Oh, sounds like a party. Wish I was there.
Oh, by the way, Sluggo, do you remember last week when this aborigine showed us that film about the good life in Hazlitt?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And you were going to come back, like, this week with, like, a travelogue or some film or something that you got about Okemos.
Yes, I have it. Just a moment. Here it is.
Oh, this is great. This is going to be an actual film about Okemos. Here.
Yeah.
We'll show it right now. Here, put that on.